everyone, welcome back to Tartan Samurai Gaming, and today we are concluding our Streets of Rage 2 retrospective series. We are playing through as the fourth and final character that we haven't played yet, which is Skate, the fastest but also the weakest character in the game, the kid brother of Adam, the hero from the first game, who has been kidnapped by the returning villain, Mr. X. Excuse me. Those big, horrible purple hands are Mr. X. He's back. The syndicate boss that we thought we took down at the end of the first game has come back, and he has a whole new load of villains ready to go after us. So, Axel and Blaze return from the first game, joined by their friend Max, who is a wrestler, and the aforementioned Skate, who is Adam's younger brother. And we are going after Mr. X to put him out of commission once and for all. So let's get into it. So first of all, I'm just going to set my options. So I'll keep it on normal, but I'll give myself 5 players because don't use Skate that often. So as you can see, speed 3, jump 3, good technique, but power and stamina are pretty lame. You'll still be able to get the job done though. So as always, pick up the extra life first. Yeah, rollerblading was all the rage back in the early 90s, if you're old enough to remember that. I never actually had a pair myself, but I think my little brother did. I always just found it too dangerous. I have enough trouble standing on my feet without putting blades on. Again, I mention it every time we play this, but the music is just absolutely sensational. Still holds up today as one of the great video game soundtracks, which is all the more incredible when you think of how weak, comparatively, the Mega Drive Genesis sound chips were. The things Yuzo Koshiro did with this are incredible. Oops, I'm trying to throw a knife at that guy, then I missed. Yeah, Skate can jump on a guy's shoulders and give him a smackdown. That's quite good fun. Now that fella that just jumped out of the sewer there, he'll give us a 10,000 point bonus for taking him out. Once we reach 25,000, we will get another extra life, so that's worth doing. I think this guy also is a 10,000 point bonus. Yep. Basically, once or twice in each level, you'll find a character who has a different name from the normal. Like if you see a bald guy with glasses who isn't called Donovan, that's usually a sign that he's going to give you bonus points. And likewise, if it's one of these guys in the jackets and they're not called something signal rather, then that usually means that they're going to give you bonus as well. Skate isn't that great with weapons because, as you can see, his swing motion is very slow because he's a kid. I do love doing that rolling headbutt. There we go. Jack is down and we move on to the second section of the level. It takes a bit longer to get through the game with Skate because it takes more hits to knock out each bad guy. even though you are a bit faster, you end up spending more time on each individual villain because you've got it. Like, a guy that you could take out in one combo with Max, it takes 2 combos with Skate, so even though he is faster, there's still that disadvantage. Which is why I tend to go for power characters over speed characters in games like this. I just find the trade-off in favour of speed usually isn't worth it, but, you know, each to their own. Yeah, that's a great move just for stunning enemies. Okay, Electra. Funnily enough, she's called Electra, but she's the one iteration of that villain who doesn't actually use an electric attack, because on level 1 the electric whip isn't activated, it's just a regular whip. From level 3 onwards, she will use the electric whip. But for now it's just that stinging attack. Anyway, she's down and we move on. So what I want to do first of all is take out these guys, just to clear a bit of space, because there's the boss, who was, you notice, was the barman in the background. Yeah, that's Skate's special move, the corkscrew kick. Great at breaking an enemy's block, as you can see. Didn't quite tech that like I was supposed to. But anyway, enemy is down, level is clear, and we will get an extra life as well. There we go, on to 8 lives. Yeah, Skate's special attack is one of the best in the game because it's really good at penetrating an enemy block. Because it literally drills right through them. Also, I'm sure I've mentioned this before, but you notice the enemy called Galcia. That's actually a mistranslation. It was supposed to be Garcia, but Japanese doesn't have a definition, a distinction between R and L in their alphabet, so often the two get confused. Hence why you see all those, you know, funny things on the internet about menus in Japanese restaurants serving fried lice and so on, you know. There we go. See a tiny jump kick right to take that guy off his bike. Yeah, these bikers can be a bit tricky. Oops, that was a bad move. There we go. Nice running headbutt. Now Blade here will give us 10,000 points if we take him out, I think. If I remember right. Yep. Oh, just in time. Take out the guy with the crowbar first, but they seem to switch weapons there. It was a guy in the orange pants that had the weapon before they moved. That was strange. Oh well. Anyway, not to worry. I'll sort it out now. Oh yeah, you can also do this throw as you fall over the character. Press D when you're mid-air and you can throw them. But it's more fun to just jump up on their shoulders and pound them. Okay, another extra life up here. Go behind the truck, up to the top, and there we go. So we are coming up on the boss now, and this is actually, in my opinion, the easiest boss in the game. Once you know his pattern and how to handle it. There he is, Jet. What you want to do is just try and, yeah, bait him into doing that charge and then jump kick him. Gotta watch your timing though. Okay, I'm just gonna get that chicken now. I'm not gonna get it unfortunately because the level is finished. Doesn't matter though. Right, looking good so far. On to level 3. My personal favourite level. I love that idea of just like the bad guys sleeping on the park bench and then you just wake them up just so you can kick lumps out of them. So just leave the poor guy sleeping on the park bench. I know he's a criminal, but you know, just leave him be. There we go. Now there should be another 10,000 point bonus enemy in here. Bare Knuckle arcade machines, a reference to the original Japanese title of the game, Bare Knuckle. Well, Bare Knuckle 2 I should say. Bare Knuckle was Streets of Rage. Yep, there we go. There's our bonus points. So we've now got another extra life. So our next extra life will be at 250,000, because from here on out it's 100,000 points for an extra life. This fella, Mavin, should give us another 10,000. Notice he's got a larger energy bar and a weird name. And we're heading up to the pirate exhibit. These running knife guys can be a real pain. Best thing to do is wait for them to come in and then jump kick them. I'm starting to get the feeling for playing as Skate now. I haven't played as Skate for a while, a couple of years maybe, but yeah, I'm getting back into it now. Remembering why it was so much fun to actually use him. Especially that headbutt. I love pulling off that headbutt. Okay, on to the pirate ship itself. And there's another extra life. No, I actually timed that wrong there, because you're supposed to take these ninjas out one at a time, but now they're both going after me. Oh well, not to worry. Okay, Kusanagi is out of there, and we can move on. So we're getting towards the end of the level now. We're about to get into a kind of a alien attack, sort of ghost train kind of thing in a minute. So this kind of monstrous maw here is the entrance to the scary bit. You see now that the Electra villain has got her electric attack activated. Okay, she's out of there. Now it's just Knife Boy. Almost got him. It, and we move into the scary bit. So this is quite clearly modelled on the alien bone ship from the first Alien film, to the point where even the power-ups are like alien eggs, if you like. Ooh, katana. I will take that, thank you very much. And I'll drop it as soon as an enemy comes near me. Oh dear. Where did that go? There we go. You gotta watch out, because these power-ups actually, the boxes explode, so... Alright. We do have a sub-boss coming up in a minute, which is actually an extension of the whole alien feature. Yeah, as powerful as the katana is, Skate moves very slowly with it. So that's our sub-boss there, but it won't activate until we actually approach it. So I'm going to take this guy out first by inviting him to attack and then countering. There we go. Okay, now here comes our sub-boss. Vahilitz, I think it says. So you see what you gotta do. You gotta just, whenever he comes towards you, just fly kick him. Job done. Now I'm going to try and take this ninja out before we go into the boss, which is right here. Now this is a boss that's particularly fast, so Skate's speed will be especially useful here. More than half his energy gone already. Doing quite well here. You see, Skate has the speed to grab and counter, whereas other characters don't. So, yeah. Definitely works to our advantage. And level 3 is clear. On to level 4. Closing in on another extra life as well. More poor little thugs who just want to sleep on park benches. Leave them be. So you can actually see the fairground from level 3 is in the background there as we've moved on to the stadium. So we're in the park just outside the baseball stadium right now. But we're heading for the stadium proper. Oh dear, it's gonna hurt. Oh, first life down, but it's okay because we're about to get one back in a minute. Okay, moving on. Okay, we're doing quite well here. There we go, another extra life. Just as well, we're probably going to lose one to these two in a minute. Alright, one down. Oh yeah, by the way, it's not just knives that you can throw in this game. You can now throw any weapon if you just press B and C together. If you're caught between two enemies, just do a special attack. It's not worth the hassle of trying to break out of it and losing half your energy bar. Just take the quick hit and use a special move. Okay, Big Ben. Much easier in this version than he is in Streets of Rage 1, definitely. His attacks are much more telegraphed and easier to avoid. And he actually doesn't use the flame belch all that often. And he's down. And we move on. So now we're taking a lift down to the underground fighting arena. Yeah, with so many enemies clustered around, you want to try and hit multiple enemies with as many single attacks as you can. It's always good if you can double or treble up on an attack. Like that. Yeah, good luck with that, mate. Again there, caught between two, just do the quick special attack. It's not worth the damage of your tank otherwise. I think this might be the last section before the boss. Ah, not to worry. We've got plenty of lives in reserve. We're almost halfway through the game. Okay, now on to the boss. Who definitely isn't the Ultimate Warrior. I make that joke every time and I'm going to keep doing it. Sorry, but Sega deserve it. Okay. Whoops. Yeah, he can't break Skate's special as readily as he can the other character's specials. As you can see, it's pretty useful. Oh well, you only took one life off me, that's not bad. Good night. And we're almost getting towards another extra life. Level 5. This is where you notice the difficulty starting to spike a little bit, because we have a lot more kind of sub-bosses to fight and former level bosses returning as regular enemies. This is where a lot of first-time players might drop their first continue, is on level 5. Certainly that's what I did. Mistime my jump there. Got him that time though. If you've got a stream of guys following you, take them out before you move forward in the level. It's just safer that way. There we go. So it's the first time we face a Muay Thai fighter, and these guys can cause a lot of damage very quickly, as you can see. So be careful of them. Oh dear. This isn't too convincing. Right, take this guy out first. Right, there we go. Things will get a bit easier now the Muay Thai guy's out the way. So this guy is basically a reskin of the level 1 boss. And kind of a sign of things to come in terms of like level bosses coming back as regular enemies. Almost got him. Wow. There we go. Okay, got a bit careless there, but we will get a life back momentarily. Mistimed that, yeah. Come on, that's it, dive at me. Come on. There's a good lad. One more of those. Thank you. And we got another life back. Come on. Almost there. Not too far away from the boss now. We do have a slightly treacherous area here with some exploding mines to navigate. These guys in the background who you cannot attack love to just throw hand grenades at you, so watch out for that. Okay, one more ninja to go, and a couple of bikers. Okay, Yagashira's down, and on we go. So although the boss music is already playing, we want to take out Balloon here before we go on to the boss, because it will just make things a lot easier if he's not in the way. Thankfully he's got a habit of belly flopping right into you. You can then just hit him with the sword as he lands. Although of course sometimes that can happen, so be careful. Go away, you muppet. Right. So again, as you can see, Skate's special will be very useful here. Right, time to get that chicken. There we go. Uh-oh. Ah, it's okay though, he's almost down. Let's finish him with a corkscrew kick. There we go. If I can make it to round 7 without dropping a continue, I think I should be okay in terms of finishing the game. There, one more hit should do him. I've always thought that having the shuriken as a weapon in this was a little homage to Shinobi. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's how I'm choosing to read it. Because that's definitely a Shinobi shuriken that we've got there. We got a whole group of Muay Thai fighters here to deal with. But there's only one on screen at the moment, so let's try and take care of him first. And once we move across the screen, the other ones will spawn in. Yep, there they are. There we go. And moving on. This is a bit of a shorter level than the others, but quite high enemy count throughout, so you gotta be careful. Because basically once we get to the end of this road, that's the level boss, and that's it. You know, level 6 only has 2 sections to it, so. Come on, you. And he's down. Moving on. In a minute, once we take care of this guy, we'll get some guys, actually bikers on bikes, coming after us as well. So that's when the difficulty starts to spike a little bit. There we go. Oh, dear. Right, these guys are going to keep coming until we knock them out, so we've got to be careful. Ah, my timing's off here. There we go. I knew it was just about timing one kick correctly. Yeah, we got a couple of Electras here. Deal with them as quick as we can. In fact, it's just easier to just use a special move there, I think. One down, one almost down. There we go. Okay, moving on to the boss now. We want to get the health that's here first. So this boss, a bit like level 6 of Streets of Rage 1, is actually a reworking of previous bosses. So it's the boss of level 3 and the boss of level 2 in a tag team. But neither of them are that difficult. Now basically, if we take out Souther, the level 3 boss, then the level 2 boss will fall automatically, because he's just there as a sort of an assist. He's not actually a boss, if you know what I mean. There we go. See, you take one down, the other one falls automatically. Okay, we are on to level 7, and you notice there we got an extra life as well, so that's good. And there is actually an extra life just within this level as well, so we could be back up to 7 lives here with a bit of luck. Watch out for these conveyor belts though, they can cause problems. You notice as well, this actually uses the same floor texture as level 6 of Streets of Rage 1. I think it's a higher resolution version of it, but this is supposed to be an upgrade of that level, I think, essentially. So that's an interesting little kind of a curio. No crushers in this one, thankfully, though. Yeah, this guy's being a bit of an annoyance here. There we go. Yeah, sometimes you get an enemy like that who's just obstinate and keeps walking through your attacks. dear, that's not good. There we go. That's okay though. So we're back up to 6 in a minute. Hopefully. There we go. And there's our extra life, bring us back up to 6 lives. Oh dear, now we're in trouble because the chicken has moved off screen and we can't go back and get it. Oh dear. Right, that's one of the whip ladies out the way. Ah dear. Yeah, you can definitely see the difficulty starting to spike here as we're on the second last level. Okay, and now we move on to the obligatory elevator level. Oops, I picked that up too early. Ah, not to worry though. Come on now. One more hit. And he's done. Yeah, we are going to lose a few lives on this bit because it's, as I say, this is where the difficulty really starts to ramp up, but I think we're still looking good to finish the game with probably just one continue down. Like, we'll probably drop a continue between now and the end of the game, but other than that, I think we should be okay. Doing better here though. Okay, up we go. I think there's 2 more levels. Oh dear, that wasn't good. That wasn't smart. Yeah, I completely mistimed my special attacks there. That's what I was trying to do all along. Yeah, these guys are just being obstinate at this point. Come on, Skate, get your act together. I am totally losing the plot here. I'm gonna stabilize this. This is not good. Right, here we go. Ah! First continue down. It's okay though. We've still got enough in the tank to get the job done, I'm sure. And plus, we only need 25,000 to get an extra life now because our score reset. There we go. Okay, time for the boss. A couple of robots we've got to fight now. I'm going to pick up these knives and throw them. Yeah, you don't want to grab onto these guys for too long because they'll just electrocute you. So as soon as you get a hold of them, combo. And make a quick exit. Almost got the silver one here. We want to work on him, I think. One more hit will do it. Ah, right, okay. He went off a little early there. Hey, it can happen to the best of us. There we go. Job done. On to the final level. And we get 2 extra lives for our trouble. Lovely. We are well set up here. You know, I actually think this boss might be the most difficult of all the bosses in the game, just because there is no kind of set pattern to beating him. You've just got to kind of persist and hope that you get lucky. Weapons work quite well, but apart from that, it's tricky. Right. So we are heading up towards Mr. X, but first we're going to do a kind of mini boss gauntlet run here. So one by one, the bosses will drop in for one last go at us. So first of all, level 1 boss. And like most bosses, once he's on his own, he's pretty easy. Kind of the same as Streets of Rage 1 in that respect. The boss rush at the end is actually the easiest form of the bosses because you're fighting them on their own. They don't have any backup. It's the backup that often causes you the trouble. And with this guy in particular, having to fight him in an enclosed space makes him a bit easier to hit as well. He doesn't have as much space to kind of fly away to and jump all over the place. More often than not, when he tries a jumping move or a spinning move, whatever, he will land right in front of you for a throw or a combo. Like so. I mistimed my corkscrew kick there. Not to worry. Almost got him. There we go, a nice Glaswegian headbutt to finish. Now this is actually the last one of the boss rush before we get to Mr. X, so not too bad all things considered. Again, you want to take out the help as quick as you can. So actually the same technique that you use in Streets of Rage 1 also works on him. Just step away and then jump kick and he'll keep falling for it. But only works in this area. It doesn't work so much in the level 4 boss because he's got a lot more space to kind of run around there, whereas here he's compacted into that corner. There's Mr. X, but we've also got Shiva, his bodyguard, who we're going to have to fight first. And he comes back as an unlockable character in Streets of Rage 3 and Streets of Rage 4, funnily enough. Yeah, whenever Shiva grabs you, just special move. Just break it with a special move. Oh! Okay, life down, but we're alright. Don't you laugh at me, Mr. X. I'm going to kick your head in a minute. This is where Skate's stamina becomes an issue because he does just get kind of brushed aside very quickly. But the corkscrew kick is a wonderful block breaker, as you can see. Right, final boss. Have I actually landed a blow on Mr. X yet? I haven't. There we go. Oh, come on now. Again, what I said before, it's the help that are the main trouble, not the boss himself. Might have to use another continue here. Yeah. That's okay though. He's going down momentarily. There we go. Smack on the back of the head to finish him. Goodbye, Mr. X. So, job done. Mr. X is out the game, and our heroes have triumphed once again. So there's Adam. We've rescued him. Looks like Mr. X was keeping him in some sort of torture dungeon. Won't ask why. Don't really want to know why. So yep, Skate is reunited with his brother. So yeah, this is going to be the last time I play Streets of Rage 2 on the channel for a while, unless anyone has a specific challenge in mind they want to throw at me. I would like to try the Mania difficulty mode one day, but I've never actually beaten that. It's Mania is like the next level up from hard mode, where like it's just unfair. And I think I think you actually need to use 2 controllers to input the cheat code to unlock it, and I'm not able to use 2 controllers with this setup that I've got. So I don't know if there's another way to unlock Mania mode. Then please let me know in the comments, and I'll have a go at it. So that was Streets of Rage 2. Played through with Skate. Let's see how many kills we got. 388 plus 31 plus 4. Okay, not bad. Right, so that was Streets of Rage 2 with Skate. This has been Tartan Samurai Gaming. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please subscribe, like, share, all that nonsense. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.